Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ryan here. So today I'm going to talk about Dolph Ziggler. So reading the dirt sheets, the wrestling news sites, whatever you want to call them, I came across a little interesting tidbit of information today. So I'm going to read it for you and then we will discuss. Former WWE creative writer Court Bauer appeared on MLW Radio and commented on rumors that Dolph Ziggler would be leaving WWE after his contract with the company expires in a few months. It goes on to quote, "Dolph's deal is up in a few months, and he has indicated informally that unless he gets a big push, he may leave like Mundo." Mundo, of course, referring to former WWE wrestler John Morrison. So Dolph Ziggler could be gone in a few months, and that's a pretty big deal. Ziggler, believe it or not, has been with the company since 2004. 2004, so he's been with the company like 11 years. And, so he was down in developmental then. I don't think he debuted until like 2006 with the Spirit Squad. But nevertheless, he's had a very long career with a good amount of success, I would say. But this would be disappointing to a lot of people because people see Ziggler as one of those guys who's just been underappreciated his whole career. I mean, the guy is excellent on the ring. And if there was anything to critique the guy on, it's that maybe he sometimes sells just a little too much to his own detriment. But nevertheless, he's always been a fan favorite, especially of a lot of the internet wrestling community. But at the same time, Dolph Ziggler, I think, knows that he knows his ceiling in the way that not that he couldn't rise above that ceiling with his own ability, but just that WWE has kind of put this ceiling on him that he cannot go above. Of course, when he cashed in his Money in the Bank 2 years ago, won the World Heavyweight Championship, that can be seen as sort of like his peak in his career. And then unfortunately, he sustained a concussion. He missed a title defense he was supposed to have, and then when he did have his title defense, he ended up losing. So it was very short-lived, very disappointing. And from then on, he really hasn't had that chance to really break through to the main event level. And I think WWE might see him as too injury-prone, or he's too much of a small guy that they just, they took their chance, it didn't work out, and now they don't want to try again. And I feel bad. Ziggler, he deserves it, but at the same time, I think he knows, he's tried so hard, and this probably isn't going to happen. He's 34 years old now. He's not going to be a young guy that, the company's going to build around anymore. There was that chance, several years ago, but that time is coming past. I mean, you look at the Shield guys, these are the three guys that they're going to build the company around moving forward. And I think Ziggler knows that, and I think he knows he's probably not going to have the opportunity to accomplish much more in his career. So you might as well get out while you're still healthy. So even though these rumors should be taken, with a grain of salt, we don't know. Ziggler, you can tell he's a guy who just loves this business. He loves what he does. So there's a chance he can stay around. Like I said, rumors are rumors. You never know what's going to happen. But I honestly can't blame the guy if it's true. I really can't. He's done all that, WWE is probably going to let him do. And if he wants to move on to other projects, I think that's totally fine. He can still say he had a hell of a career here. He's wrestled a ton of the greats. He's won tons of championships. And that's a lot to show for itself. So, I know he's got he's been doing kind of stand-up comedy on the side. He could always get into acting. There's plenty of other things that this guy can do. He's really talented. So if Ziggler wants to move on, I would say go for it. I don't blame you. You've had a hell of a career, and let's look into some other cool things that you can do. So that's pretty much my take on the whole situation. If it's true, if it's not true, I feel like I'm okay with it because Dolph Ziggler has done plenty in WWE. So let me know your guys' thoughts on the situation. Would you like to see Ziggler stay? Do you think he's done all he can do? Any other thoughts you have on his career, what his potential could be, ideas for, things he should do, how he should leave the company. There's plenty to discuss. Just let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to also hit that subscribe button. And of course, you can check out our podcast where we discuss, the weekly goings-on of wrestling, Raw, what have you. And that is every Tuesday on this YouTube channel, as well as iTunes and Stitcher. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.